Hello, Blue Hawk fans. Welcome to Homecoming Week. This is super exciting. And next to me, I have Hall of Fame inductee, LaShawn Pickstock. So I'll have you do a little introduction. Just tell us why you're here, and then we'll get started.
Alrighty. Like she said, my name is LaShawn Pickstock. I'm originally from Nassau, Bahamas. I came to Dickinson State University in 2006. Graduated in 2011. And I'm here because I'm being inducted into the Dickinson State Hall of Fame for track and field.
Perfect. All right, well, we'll get started. Where did your track and field journey start?
It started when I was in middle school. Track and field more was just for fun, and because I played it in many other different sports, so there's another sport for me to do. When I got to high school, then it got a little bit more serious with the coach that we had, because he ran track and field professionally for the country. So he got me on board to run track and field because I played baseball and I was going to get a scholarship for baseball at college. But he switched me to track and field start, and that's where I made my first national track and field team for the Bahamas, and then it just went from there.
Wow. And what did you enjoy most about your time on the track and field team at DSU?
I enjoyed the camaraderie that we had. There was a lot of different Bahamians and different people from all around the United States here, and it's just that they had a big, strong background of track and field. Coming here, they're coming off 3 national championships. So I was really excited to be able to be a part of a team like that and go through the training that they came here with, because I came here for the decathlon originally, but then I originally ended up switching to the 400. So a lot of people didn't even know I did that. But everyone was really well knit together and got along well, and Coach Stanton was an amazing coach, and he supported us when we needed to and got us into the gym when everything was closed on holidays. So that was a very big thing that I was excited to be a part of.
Yeah, for sure. And you were on the Bahama national team, correct?
Yes.
And so tell us a little bit about what that taught you and what that journey was like for you.
So being on the Bahamas national team, it's a whole different level. That we competed against everyone in the Caribbean or from everyone around the world. I started as a junior. I made my first team, I think, in 2006. I went. It's called Carifta. I think I went to Guadeloupe for the heptathlon. Okay. It's just a little bit less events than the decathlon. It's more what females do on the bigger stage, but as a junior you do the heptathlon. It teaches you to be able to work hard and go after your goals and realize there are different people from around the world that you don't get to see, and you can make those relationships and you can build a network with different people and also learn from other people when it comes to trainings. And it prepared me to go into college, knowing that I have to work hard in order to make it back to that level again. Because each year, because you're on the team last year, doesn't mean you're going to be in the team this year, because you have tryouts every year to make the team.
Wow. Well, that sounds like a pretty big honor. So congratulations
yes,
for that. Obviously, you were a student athlete here at DSU. So how did you balance your student life with also being an athlete and competing most year round?
To me, that was pretty easy. It was college. I just went to classes and went home. I didn't have to pay any bills or jobs or anything like that. We just got to learn how to separate sports and your personal life, and also learn how to balance that. As when you're in off season, hey, we're in college, you're still going to have a little bit of fun, and you're still going to go to dances and go to parties and things like that. But you have to know that you only can do certain things. So you had a lot of us on the track and field team that we didn't really party a lot. We did a lot of our partying on Saturdays, because Mondays we're back in the lab and we're working out.
Yeah.
So it was more prioritizing what we wanted to accomplish during our season.
Yeah. And we ask this with every on-campus interview. So what does being a Blue Hawk mean to you?
Being a Blue Hawk, that's a great question, because it was such an honor coming here and having a tradition of other Bahamians coming here, like I said before, and the environment and everything that they gave to us, especially the coaches and the work that they put into us, is great. Because Coach Stanton would open up the gym to us on Thanksgiving morning for us to come work out. Christmas morning, Christmas Eve, we're in the gym. Coach Stanton's opening up the gym for us, and that just shows his dedication to the athletes and trying to push us to be able to go further and be able to obtain a national championship. Fortunately for us, we got runners-up all 3 years I was here, but it shows that how much he cared. And even down to Tim, that athletic trainer, and Jesse down there, and every other coach, Pete Leno in an acceleration program, being with everyone coming together, helping us together, what helped push us and make me even more proud to be a Blue Hawk. And seeing the volleyball play back then, and everyone that showed up to the events, it made it even more better to say that I'm a Blue Hawk, and that's why now I want to be able to give back to the future Blue Hawks and the ones that are here now.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much for this interview. Congratulations on being inducted into the Hall of Fame. And now we'll go to Xander for our in-studio interview.
Welcome back to Hawk Talk. I am your in-studio host, Christopher Kistler. I am joined by two special guests on the Homecoming Court. We'll allow you to introduce yourselves.
My name is Parker Buckley. I'm a junior at DSU.
And my name is Natalie Lile, and I am also a junior at DSU.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from Glendive, Montana.
And I'm from Ballantine, Montana.
That is why Xander is not on the in-studio today, because he is on the Homecoming Court. So first thing, what different things are you guys involved in at DSU?
Oh man.
Start with you, Parker.
So I'm involved in a lot of different things. I am a mentor for the TR program. I am the vice president of the Student Educators Association, and I am a resident assistant for the dorms at DeLong.
Yep. Yeah, I'm also a part of a lot of things. I'm part of student ambassadors, so I get to give tours around campus. I'm a part of the Theodore Roosevelt Honors Leadership Program, where I'm a student assistant director and kind of help lead that program. I'm a part of Student Senate, where I'm just a general senator, and I'm also part of Science Club, and track and field and cross country.
So which clubs nominated you guys to be candidates for Homecoming?
I was nominated through Student Educators Association.
Okay.
I was nominated by Student Senate.
There you go. And then what are you looking most forward to during the DSU Homecoming week?
I think what I'm looking most forward to is just watching the football team win on Saturday. That's, I think, what a lot of us are ready for, and I'm excited to see a good one. Yeah.
That's a big one. I think definitely win at the end of the week is super awesome, but my favorite part is going to all the events through the week. We have a lot in the student center, across campus, so it's just nice to be part of those.
Go. And then this question is kind of tricky, but what is your favorite homecoming tradition? It could be in high school, now, something you've seen, anything like that.
In high school, we had this really fun tradition. You know your tackle wheels that we use at football practice? So what we would do is the boys in the homecoming court would go inside of the tackle wheel, and the girls, whoever you're partnered with, would have to push them down the football field. And it was a race. So it was a race between all the candidates, and it was just super fun, super energetic, got all our students pumped up for homecoming. So yeah, I really like doing that.
Seems pretty fun, actually.
My favorite would probably have to be our bonfires. Chris and I actually went to the same high school, and we always had a bonfire during homecoming week, and the whole community would come out. We'd have these huge pallets, and it was just always a lot of fun. You got to see everyone, and we were all wearing our gear, so it was a great time.
All three of us are from a high school where the mascot is the Red Devils, so we got 3 Red Devils in studio here. I think that's the first time that's ever happened.
Or Red Devils.
All right, a little bit more of a fun question now. You're given $1 million, but you're only allowed 24 hours to spend it, and after 24 hours, the rest of it's taken away. What are you guys buying?
Oh man. I think if I'm given $1 million in 24 hours, I'm probably gonna buy a little plot of land in Montana somewhere. Maybe try and put might have to be a mobile home in today's economy, but throw a little house out there and just live on the land. I think that's probably what I'd do.
There you go. I'd probably do something like that too.
That's very close to my answer. I'd probably do the same thing. The only other thing I can think of is like a camper and a boat, maybe, just for some recreation activities. But yeah.
You wouldn't buy any fancy cars or anything like that?
Who needs a fancy car?
Yeah, I'm not really a car guy. I like my old little Colorado, and that's about it.
There you go. Last thing, Hawk Talk special. What does DSU mean to you guys?
I think DSU just means a lot to me personally, not because of just my experience, but my dad went to school here too, and he's made a lot of history through here, a lot of connections that I have been lucky enough to connect with also as I've gotten to DSU. And DSU has just brought me so many good lifelong friendships, I feel like, and people, connections that I've made that'll impact my life down the road. So DSU means a lot to me. DSU is very important.
Yeah, I can't really top that. I think DSU just means family. Like, you get asked this so many times when you're a student at Dickinson, and it's true. Like, it's just a family, and the connections you make, not only with each other, like, even both of these two people are some of my best friends. So it's the connections you make with your peers and people you're in sports and teams with, things like that. But it's also the community. Like, I have so many community members that would give an arm and a leg to reach out and help with this, church members or whatever is going on. So it's just a big old family in Dickinson.
That's awesome. Those are two great answers. I couldn't agree more. Well, thank you two for coming on, and good luck in your homecoming court. We will have Xander Beeson next with our wrap-up.
Welcome back to 60 Seconds with Orton. We're switching up this week. It's me, Xander Beeson. I'm no longer in studio for confidential reasons. I'm joined with President Orton. President Orton, what is your favorite homecoming memory?
I remember when one of the presidents got on a horse for the first time and rode in the parade, and the horse kind of got spooked, but stood on the horse, stayed on the horse, and everything was fine. So it wasn't too bad.
Is this your way of teasing that you are going to be riding a horse this year?
No, I'm not going to ride a horse. Maybe we should. Maybe that's the next thing. You know what? I'll do better. Maybe I'll ride the horse for the football game.
That would be fun, because you know what they say, the horse's name was Friday.
What is up, Hawk fans? It's Emma Welch here with your DSU Weekly Sports Recap. Volleyball had a long week on the road playing in Billings, Montana. They played against the University of Providence, Montana Western, and Montana State Northern. The team battled hard but had some tough losses. However, we're very hopeful this week as volleyball continues with conference play for homecoming week. They take on Mayville and Valley City State. Be sure to come and support the Lady Blue Hawks. Football traveled to Dax State, more known as the Lesser DSU, with a Blue Hawk win 38-21. Football plays Mayville for the big homecoming matchup this weekend, so be sure to pack the stands and cheer on the Blue Hawks. We are ready for some big Blue Hawk wins this week for homecoming, and remember, as always, Hawks are up.